All right, I'm going to take a quick look at CIELO Waste Solutions. This is on the OTC on the States, and it's also on the TSXV. It recently upgraded to the TSXV. I guess it was on the NEO exchange before. Now it's on the TSXV. It doesn't look like there's a lot of price history when you look at this chart. So I have to pull up the OTC chart because since they listed on the TSXV soon, it got rid of the old chart history. So I pulled up the OTC chart, and I'm going to take a look there. Now, this looks pretty good overall on the OTC chart. I mean, you had this huge run-up, which didn't look good, big FOMO, but then there was a huge pullback. A lot of people got stuck in the red. But now most of the people, they would have recovered their losses. It came right back up. If this is the same chart, I think it is, that of the stock. I think it would be the same. But it came right back up, so there's not many people in the red. There's not many bag holders. Look at this high volume up here near the high. So this is going to be a very heavy resistance area. It's around $1.28 US. It's $1.14 US now. I don't know what it would be on the Canadian side, but probably around $1.60 or so, $1.65, around there. $1.60, $1.70. I give or take that as our potential resistance area on the Canadian side. $1.60, whatever it is. I'm not doing the math properly. Let's look around. $1.60 is our resistance on the Canadian side. This chart looks pretty good overall. Looks like a potential big cup and handle. It is breaking out right now. It is a little overextended though from that red line, so let's be cautious over there. If it does get a break of the high, $1.28 US, I would think it would be a good time to take profits. Sometimes there's breaks, but it's a fake out, and it sucks the last people on the ship. And in short term, that's actually a good time to take some profits because it is getting a little bit overextended. It came all the way from around 57 cents US, so people doubled their money already. But it does have a nice pattern. We have a double bottom here, and then low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. Bulls want to get that push, break that high, then consolidate around that area, and then potentially go higher over there. That's what I would be looking for based on a lot of patterns and charts that I've seen before in the past. Overall, the chart looks okay, but it is a little bit overextended, like I said. So if it does pass that resistance, I would think it would actually be a good opportunity to take some money off the table, take some profits, as that is a definitely big clear resistance area. As you can see that huge volume spike up there, and a lot of people are probably sitting in the red for a while. That are finally like, wow, finally made my money back. Maybe it's a good time to cash out, break even, or cut some of my losses, or actually take a little bit of a gain on this stock that I was heavily red on. So that's why I do think this could be an opportunity. Take a little bit off the table, break that high, suck a little bit last people onto the ship in the short term, and then some profit taking for a temporary pullback. That's what I would be looking for. But there is obviously different possible scenarios. Let's look at the support and the resistance. Support, low of today, around 106. High of today is the resistance, 116. And again, that's on the US side. Let's look on the Canadian side. Support on the Canadian side, a low 134, resistance 144. I think that 150 mark would be a psychological resistance area of that high volume at these lower levels, which is a good sign because it's past a lot of those levels. So there's a lot of momentum to the upside. I do think it could see a further push tomorrow, and then I think the next day we'll probably get some pullback and some profit taking. That's what I would be looking for personally. I'm not going to lay out all the scenarios. It's going to take too long. The short-term pattern looks pretty good. Clear support level on the hourly chart, $1.38. This could be a little bit of an hourly bear flag, but I don't think so. So look for it to potentially double bottom off the support, 138. If it does, then it could see that further increase past that 150 mark, and then you could take some profits around there. If it does break that and holds below that, then I'd be looking for it to test that 130 mark Canadian, potentially a little bit lower, 130, 128 or so before a bounce from there. That's what I would be looking at for tomorrow. Thanks, guys, for watching. This isn't financial advice. This is a risky stock. I'm just looking at the charts and telling you what I think based on the charts quickly. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. Please press that like button. It's so important to me. And check out my site, 10baggerstocks.com.